A woman asked me for a single thing that could make a difference in their household right now. Now, this is a lady who's married, she has children, and she said, there are too many things to learn. Give me one thing I could implement right now that would make the biggest difference. I said, easy. No whining or anger. See, children don't understand quite no anger, but they do understand whining. They don't realize that when they're whining, they're always angry, but they get whining because it's a tone of voice. It's unmistakable. One lady said, well, I don't think he whines as much as you think. This was today. And I said, well, I'm on Skype with you right now. Listen to your son in the next room. Listen to him talking to his brother. Can you hear him? She said, yeah. I said, he's whining. Well, he's not really whining. I said, I'm trying to help you. That tone of voice is called whining. So I mimicked it. I mimicked her son's tone of voice, and I said, so was that a normal tone of voice on my part, or was I whining? She hung her head and went, oh my gosh, he whines all the time. He never stops whining. Right. So back to the woman who asked me the question. No whining or anger. So when her young son whines for something, she just keeps saying, this is what I'm recommending to her, she just keeps saying that she doesn't understand whine, because it turns out whine is a language. She understands English, but she doesn't understand whine. If he keeps it up, then he can go be by himself until he can remember how to speak English. That's intentionally meant to be funny. Kids actually enjoy it when you play with them, when you joke with them, especially when you joke with them like word play. So what you're speaking now is whine, and when I went to school, I didn't learn whine. I did learn English, so you go into the next room, and you could look it up in a book if you'd like. You could take the dictionary with you, and you could look up how to translate whine to English, and when you can do that, you can come back, and we'll talk. It works amazingly well to teach children not to whine. She said, oh, and in the car on the way home from the store the other day, he was singing a song that he had invented. Now, keep in mind that she actually did what I said. She refused to listen to whining anymore, and he quit whining. What's the key? Consistency. No kidding. Parents every day say to me, I did what you said and it didn't work. And I say, you didn't do what I said. Well, how do you know you weren't there? I said, because I have yet to know a child, I still haven't, where the parent has consistently just refused, acted oblivious, acted like they were deaf or stupid when the child whines and says, I don't understand what you're saying. When you say it in English, then I will listen. Children hate being ignored. So if you consistently refuse to listen to whining, they won't do it. Children only do the things that get them what they want. If something absolutely does not work, they don't do it. You don't see children, for example, sit around and hit themselves in the head with a hammer. Why? Because it doesn't work. Really. You never see them eat through their nose. Why? Because it doesn't work. Kids really quickly discover the things that work and don't. So she quit listening to his whining, and he stopped. Really? After 2 days, I think. So she continues to write. She says, oh, by the way, and in the car on the way home from the store, he was singing a song that he invented. And the words of the song, she didn't give me the melody, or I'd be happy to duplicate it for you. The words went, I can talk or I can whine. He's made up his own song. But if I whine, you don't understand what I say. I'm pretty sure this kid was 3. So at age 3, this kid not only understood the difference between whining and English, but composed a song about it. How about that for genius? And then we think, well, I just can't teach this to my child. He just won't learn it. Yeah, it turns out it's never the child's problem. Pretty smart. They do what works. If you respond to whining, either by giving them what they want or even attention, including negative, they'll keep doing it. If a child whines and you bark at them, stop whining. That's still attention. And they'll do it again. No, when they whine, you just have to just very casually, like this, go, gosh, I just don't understand. It's all in your face. It's all in your tone. I don't understand. And frankly, I just don't care to learn whine. See my face? That's the key. I wish I could understand you. Well, you go into your room and when you can tell this to me in English, I'm just dying to hear it. What am I communicating? I don't care to listen to whine. And I don't care that you're whining. You can whine all you want. I just don't understand you. Once they get that, they quit it. If there's no reward for their behavior, they stop it. Just like training a seal. No joke.